Now, it's every naked's dream to look like this. But not all of us are fortunate enough to get to this stage in the game. Most of us get raided by a clan, or we just get so mad and annoyed that we quit the game. Now, I've got 2 goals today. The first is to research every single item in Rust. I'm going to see exactly how far I can progress as a solo player, and in a sense, I'm going to try and complete the game. This means we're going to have to research every item in the Tier 1 workbench, Tier 2 workbench, and Tier 3 workbench. Now that's the first goal, and if we can achieve it, then we will become the most feared solo player on the server.
You got a paddle and you got a hammer, that's scary.
Now the second goal is to do a rocket raid. We're going to find a base worthy of being raided, and we're going to blow it to smithereens. Well, fingers crossed. We're ditching the satchel today, and we're going up a league. There's the 2 goals for the day, plain and simple. This is 5 days of some good old solo Rust content. Sit back, relax, and enjoy. Today started off like most wipe days for me. I headed straight to the fishing village, my favorite place to start the day. Only today, things were a little bit different. I was about to receive a note, and this note was about to change everything. Okay, I'm just kidding. This guy didn't have a mic, and he wanted a fishing rod. I got no problem with that. I don't plan on spending a lot of time here fishing. So here you go, Mr. Walrus. Here's your free fishing rod. Enjoy. Very good. He's going off on his submarine. And apparently, according to the chat, he's going to come back with guns. What a legend. Give a man a fishing rod, and he'll come back with AKs. All right, let's get out of here anyway. Now, the plan at this point in time is simple. I'm trying to get from here to here. Whenever the sewer branch is located in the snow, it's a blessing for solo players. This is a prime location for us if we want to get scrap. But before we've fully committed to living around here, we need to figure out who else lives here. So, let's make our way over there. And I'm not talking about walking. You're a noob. Oh, shit. What the hell was that? His train just immediately came to a standstill. Should I risk it and go over there and try and catch a lift off this guy? Because the train tracks is actually heading directly to where we need to go. It stops off next to the sewer branch. Hey, man, can I have a ride? Hello, I'm naked.
I'm also naked.
Oh, you are?
The train's up.
Crap, there's another train coming. Whoa!
Oh, my ears.
Hello, mate. Houston, we have a problem.
It's stuck. I can't move it.
As you guys can see, the train system on Rust is not the most practical. I still think we need a bit more time before trains are roaming around, picking up players in an organized fashion. For now, these scraps of junk tend to break down quite a lot. Oh, it just destroyed as well.
Yeah, like that.
Oh, I guess we're stranded. Okay, well, it's time for us to get out of here. I'm bidding these guys farewell. But before we leave, let's watch one more train destroy itself. There's another train coming.
This is 3962. Oh, it's it.
Jesus, how are there so many trains? Okay, well, we tried, boys. I'll catch you later.
Yeah. Here, wait, take this, take this.
Oh, thank you. Take this, take
Have
this.
fun. Oh, let's go.
Okay, goodbye, goodbye, goodbye.
I love you.
I love you.
Bye.
Oh, bye. Oh my god, he knew who I was. What's that microphone all about? I feel kind of bad for taking this free loot. I just thought he was a friendly guy, but he is a friendly guy. Definitely is. But would he have given free loot to somebody that wasn't a YouTuber? I don't know. Probably. I'm just going to assume the best. He's probably he seems like a great person. Now, as I stood here and collected the first scrap box of many, it was time for us to make the journey into the snow. And luck would have it, we're about to find a really good spot to build. All right, let's grab the old... can we grab... Yes, we can just about pick the medium battery up. Nice. All right, guys, they've increased the storage of these boxes as well. So the large boxes have got a lot of storage now, which is pretty overpowered. Also, I'm playing on a small map, so the server pop is lower, but the map's smaller, which is good, because it's just, these maps are great. You always run into players on here. It's cool. It's my favorite type of map to play. All right, then. The sewer branch is literally over there. Oh, and look at this. We have a rock. A rock formation. As I just said, the sewer branch is there, very close to this rock cliff right here, this rock formation. I think this is the spot, lads. It's not the most ideal rock formation, but we can work around this. We can build a sneaky base in here that won't be visible from the sewer branch. Have a nice little hidden base. You know what? I'm going to do it. Oh my god, there's a car. Oh. Right, tool cupboard is going to go right here because this is the most secure spot of the base. This is going to just be honeycombing, but I will use the extra space for now for my furnace, so I won't add the wall there yet. But tool cupboard, let's place that down. This is the most secure spot of the base because this wall is beside the rock cliff, so it's impossible to get through this wall because it's connected to the actual rock itself. Oh, okay, game. Hello. Can I craft a furnace? Probably just about, actually. 41 low grade. Oh my god, there's a player farming outside. I don't have a weapon. Ah, this would be mate. Screw this. I'm gonna see if I can hatchet the little lad. Okay, I've lost him. I've searched around. I can't take that back. He's right here. Down there. How have I not killed this guy? How's he not dead? How's he not dead? Oh! Right, we're gonna have to run back. I did lose the hazmat suit, but I'll get over it. This time, I'm gonna try and get myself a bow before we head back in the snow. There we go. Sorry. I always apologize after I kill people. He didn't have much loot. I'll take what I can get. You know, I'm just as poor as you, mate. Whoever you are. Apparently, I'm close to a safe zone. Oh, I'm close to outpost. Okay, we are here. There's a gambler. Are you gonna win? You are. You know what you're doing. Okay, well, let me give this a try real quick. I'm gonna put 8 on 10 and 9 on 20. I'm doing one bet and then we're going. It's tradition, okay? I do one bet at the outpost and then I leave. Here we go. Give us something all right. 10 or 20. Come on. Oh my god, that could actually be 10. That could genuinely be 10. That could please. Yes. Okay, and I'm leaving it at that. 88 scrap. Let's go. Okay. Yo, kitten. Guess what just happened? I put all my scrap onto 10, which was 8 scrap, and it landed on 10.
Yeah. Amazing. Here's some more stuff.
Are you sure? Oh, thank you. And a rock as well. I'll take
it. I have a lot of stuff.
Okay, man. Thank you. Bro's giving me loot. I'll take it. 2 scraps, 2 scrap. What a nice, friendly player. You know what? I'm going to add him to my contact list. Finley Kitten is the player I just saw. I'm setting him as friendly. And then if I see him, I'm going to help him out. If I see him again, this wipe. This player gave me free loot. If we see him again, return the favor. Boom. All right, sweet. Making use of the contacts list. Let's get back to base. It's about to get to night, so it's good we can get back. Before I go back, I'm going to buy something to help us out here. I might buy some metal fragments. I'm going to buy 500 metal fragments. And I'm going to buy a little bit more low grade. And that'll be it then. Then we can craft 2 doors when we get back to base and make the base secure. Yeah, sounds good to me. I see the rock. And there's the sewer branch literally right next to us. It's awesome. Okay, we're in. Boom. Nice. Good stuff. And it is nighttime, but I'm going to add a sheet metal door to the base to make this secure. But look at this. Nice, lovely base in the rock, in the middle of the snow, right next to sewer branch. Doors down. Locks on. We are good. Look how much storage we've got now. That is crazy. Oh, it's the car guy driving past again. We need to figure out where this guy lives. He must live close to us. Where's he going? He headed over there somewhere. Now, the great thing about this area of the map that we're living on is that it's actually located relatively close to the desert, and both the desert and the snow are great sources of sulfur. It just so happens that there's a guy selling tier 2 workbenches and tier 3 workbenches for sulfur, and hey, it's not a bad price either. Okay, guys, I've got enough sulfur to buy the tier 2 workbench. Oh, no, wait, I need one more node. I'm about to have enough sulfur to buy the tier 2 workbench. Nice. Let's grab this. That was a player. Farming with a rock. Adios. Not too shabby. Okay, let's keep moving. We're going over this way. Tier 2 workbench. Grab this. Tier 2. Nice. It's slightly damaged, but we can repair it. It doesn't cost that much to repair it. Okay, let's head back to base, hopefully without dying. Wait, is that a tier 2 workbench? No way. No freaking way. Oh, well, it broke. It broke when I picked it up. I'm going to reskin the hazmat suit to the Arctic hazmat suit. Base upgrading complete. I didn't add much base upgrading at all, but we will get to that very soon. We've got the tier 2 workbench, as I've already said. Now it's just time to farm and grind scrap. So to do that, I'm going to make some trips to the sewer branch, hopefully get some kills. So let's go get a green key card. And then after that, let's go to the sewer branch. I'm going to store away the hazmat suit for now. We're just going to go out bow and arrows until we've got a green key card. Look at our base in the rocks here. Nice and hidden. I've got a neighbor who does live pretty close. Just lives over there. Cool. He's got that door skin. He's a solo player. Well, he's my neighbor. If I meet him, since he's a solo player, I might try and make an alliance with him if I see him around here. Now, as I stated at the start of today's video, there's 2 goals today. One is to research every item in the game, including the rockets, which brings us straight into the second goal, which is to blow someone's base up. But I don't want to blow up any old random base. There needs to be a reason why we raid somebody. And very shortly, we're about to find that reason. So, I headed over to the lighthouse to grab a green key card. There's no boxes that spawned here, and there's no key card. Right, I'm going to hang around here for a little while and see if I can wait for it to respawn. There's a player coming. Hey.
Come on, I ain't got a gun yet.
Yes, well, I'm marking my territory. Do not enter.
Mark your territories. Let me borrow a few things.
Okay, fine.
Come on, man.
All right, fine.
Noob.
There's a kayak, there's a paddle, and there's a spear. And there's also that, and there's also a hatchet. Boom. Enjoy it.
Is the lighthouse like something good or something?
The lighthouse, yeah, it's pretty good. You get some decent loot from in here. It's not the best, though. What you should do is I've just given you a kayak. Go and place that kayak down, right? Like, in the water. But jump on the kayak with your paddle. Go out in the ocean. Hit some barrels. And, yeah.
All right, thanks so much. Good luck, bro.
Good luck, man. Okay, is the green key card here yet? No. It doesn't look like this is going to spawn anytime soon. All right, we'll come back here later, boys. Okay, there's a lot of shots happening outside the fishing village. See a guy with a hammer. There's a player here. Hey, are you the guy I gave the paddle to?
Yeah, I couldn't place it. I was going to try to run over there and loot that guy that dropped. Is that a bad idea?
No, that's a good idea. It's a good idea. Take risks.
See these guys here. You want to hold on to this for me?
Sure, I'll hold on. You going to go make a play? Go for it. Godspeed. I'll look after your loot.
I'll keep that spear, actually.
Yeah, well, you're gonna, that's the spear that's gonna get the kills. Go on, man.
They look like they were distracted fighting. Should I try it?
Yeah. I don't want to risk it. I got too much loot. I'm sorry. I got 500 cloth and 200 scrap. But he's looting someone. He's looting a body. Go on, mate. This guy's probably got 1 hour on the game. He didn't even know about the lighthouse, and he's taking risks. I already know this guy's going to be a good Rust player. He's got no way he's got a hazmat. Get over here. Get over here. Bro, you've got a gun? What?
I got a Thompson.
You've only just started playing the game, and you've already... Right, here you go. Take back your paddle. Your kayak.
I mean, I'm not that, like, new. Like, I had my first base before, but I got raided.
Bro, you've just managed to get yourself a Tommy. You're doing better than me, and I've been playing the game for hours.
Oh, want to team up? I had you on Steam.
No, I'm going the solo life, man. But you can live near me if you want. You want to come back to my base? You can build next to me.
Yeah, let's do. Yeah, and by the way, how do you be finding your base when you die? It's so freaking confusing.
This guy right here has literally got a couple hours on the game. He's only built one base, and he took a risk, and it paid off. But with every high, there's also a low. And I'm afraid to say that our new Rust player friend right here is about to experience the other side of Rust.
Yeah, it feels like COD almost.
Oh! Okay, no, I'm getting out of there. Okay, I'm dead. He's gonna grab the Tommy and kill me. Yeah, I'm so dead. Oh, freaking hell, man. You've got to... God, I was on such a good streak. Ah! Now, selfishly, I was very annoyed at this point in time. It was mostly because I'd lost all the cloth. We all know how hard it is to get cloth living in the snow. But after I calmed the nerves a bit, I was a bit sad for Male Enhance. That's a strange name, Male Enhance. I don't know what I should call you, but we'll just go with Enhance. Yes. I'm mostly annoyed that Enhance died. The guy made the play of his life, and in a matter of seconds, this Lucho fella right here comes along and shoots him in the head. I feel like he's just experienced the entire game in a matter of 20 seconds. It hurts, but we go again. Because there's one other thing about Rust. That's revenge. I might be a lone wolf solo player, but anything can be done with some dedication and time. And I've got all the time in the world. So Lucho, watch your back. 0 to hero and then back to 0 again. Welcome to the game, mate. Okay, let's craft a crossbow nail gun. I'm feeling the crossbow nail gun setup. Oh, also, let's research metal hatchet and metal pickaxe. Nicely done. Player over there. Farming. Him again. Hit him again. Yes! We got a kill! Oh, he's doing all right. Yeah, he doesn't have a gun. All right, I'm going to go deposit this loot. Nice little bit of stone there for us. Hello, mate. In base we go. Okay, let's depot all this stone. Extra crossbow. Loads of stone. Nicely done. Now, after I deposited the loot that we'd just gotten, I headed back out on another roam. This time, we were heading back to the lighthouse to see if we could grab a green key card. Still haven't managed to get one yet. But whilst out on this journey, I noticed there was a base in the middle of the ocean. It caught my attention straight away because I do love a good ocean base. But the question is, who lives here? Well, we're about to find out. All right, we're at the fishing village and the lighthouse is just over there. So I'm going to head over there and see if we can get a green key card in a minute. But I have noticed there's a player in the water here and I don't know what he's doing. Hello there.
Hi. Those men are roof camping over there, 190 from us. Scary.
Oh, really? So according to Chicken Sandwich, these ocean-based boys are partial to a bit of roof camping. Well, I think we found our raid target. A reason to raid somebody. There's nothing worse than roof campers, but it's even worse that these guys are living out in the ocean next to an innocent fishing village, picking off new players as they farm scrap on the ocean seas. This is meant to be a peaceful place in Rust. No place for guys like this. So, Chicken Sandwich has given me the intel. I'm gonna trust this guy. This, my friends, is now our raid target. Good to know.
Yeah, just sitting here, hanging out.
Just enjoying the relaxing ocean.
Do you have any?
Yeah?
Do you have any cloth?
That is something that
Do you have 30 second.
No, I would love to say yes, but I have no cloth at my base or on me.
It's fine. That's fun.
All right, later, bro.
You sound like a YouTuber, low key. I'm not gonna lie.
I think that's just because I've got a good mic.
No, I don't know. No,
Chicken
don't leave.
sandwich.
Like, talk to me real quick, please.
Adios, amigo.
Please.
Ariata.
No.
I love you.
No. Jordan, it's gotta be you.
It might be me, but
Jordan,
yes.
it's gotta...
Say hello to YouTube.
Jordan.
Bye.
Hello, Jordan.
Dude, look at how many bases are out in the ocean. You've got Roof Camper Boy there, and then you've got another base. Literally, this guy is way out in the ocean, and his base is made out of wood. He's got a base literally towards oil rig. I'm sensing some ocean-based raids this wipe, lads. I've lived out in the ocean enough times. I think it's about time I got raiding on a few of these bases out here that live out here. Check this guy out. It's a solo player. Oh, never mind. This guy's already been demolished. Look at this. Oh, it's a fish base. Of course, it's a fish base. Oh, but there is a locked box here. Whoa, 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 whoa. What the hell's going on? I'm going to destroy this box and see what's inside. Oh, yep. Lots of fishing rods. Would love to be able to get through this guy's tool cupboard. But I need to come back with some extra spears and destroy this ceiling, this floor. Should we do a little eco raid? Let's do it. Gotta do it, man. I've only got 30 health. One rock hit. You would have asked me. What about the green? I'm looking for the green key card.
There's nothing up there, though.
Yeah, you're right. You're right. Oh, I should have trusted you. I just wasted my time coming up here. No green key card. No luck. What happens if you recycle fishing rods? Do you get good loot? Because I kind of want to do that. I also want to cook this food. There is a campfire inside the lighthouse, so we can cook the food. Oh, there used to be. Oh, never mind. Is it still here? Oh, no. There used to be one literally here. It's gone. Oh, okay, fair. Let's recycle the fishing rods. I guess I'll have to eat the fish raw. There's no point in eating it raw. It's not going to heal me. I just need, like, some sewing kits will be great. Recycle all the rope, and then I'll heal up with that. You get rope from fishing rods, which is nice. 80 cloth I just got. Destroyed. Now it's got a dive underneath. Oh, wait a minute. That's quite deep. We're going to need a diving tank. Let's go back to the fishing village and grab one. Hello there, fisherman. Here's some bait for you, actually. Boom. Okay, diving tank has been bought. Heading back now. The moment. Look how deep down this base goes. All right. Let's go. Let's see what was inside the tool cupboard. Dive all the way down to the bottom. Retrieve the loot. And there it is. Just about see it. There it is. Boom. All right. That was not a lot. Let's destroy this entire base in one full sweep. Watch this. You ready for this? Adios. All right. Raid target acquired. It's time to get to work. Made it back. What the hell happened to this guy? Ooh. Looks like there might be some loot in here. It's probably already been looted, to be honest. Chainsaw, nice. Whoever lived here TC stacked the base, so I'm not going to be able to grab that tier 3. Oh, Python. Nice. 3 guns, lads. Looks like the raiders took most of the loot inside the base, but they forgot about these auto turrets, and they have pythons inside. So, yeah, 3 pythons for us. Not bad. There's still one more. I'm going to go back and grab it. Yes, green key cards here, finally. I'm in a bit of a hurry because I want to start raiding. Oh, mate. Boat base boys have upgraded. Oh, my God. They've upgraded half the base to armored. Okay, I don't care. That's still my raid target. I don't care how much we've got to farm for it. I've set the goal now. It's a done deal. From the first run, I just got 300 scrap. We made it back. In total, we have 410 scrap. Okay, I'm not going to wait around. Let's start researching right now. Another sewer branch run just complete. 223 scrap. Boom. Power plant sucks, by the way. This place is nothing compared to the sewer branch. And yet, it's a blue keycard monument. Makes no sense. But I'll take the 125 scrap we got from here. Okay, I should have enough for the satchel charge. Yes, I do. Satchel charge is being researched. Not bad so far. We're not even done with day 1 yet, and we've got to the satchel charge. On top of that, we've also managed to research the garage door in the tier 2 workbench. Living next to the sewer branch, it's the place to be. Now, after getting this base upgraded and making it way more secure, I'm pretty confident that we're relatively secure on this rock now. So, let's continue this scrap grind. I headed over to the water treatment plant, which is the blue keycard monument, grabbed all the loot from in there. Then I decided to turn this into a bit of a streak and loot the train yard on the way home. 2 blue keycard monuments in one run. Not bad. After doing some more researching, I headed straight to the sewer branch where I did another sewer branch run. This allowed us to get some more researching done, and also, I was able to acquire quite a lot of hazmat suits. Of course, these need to all be turned into Arctic hazzies, since we live in the snow. Now, things are really starting to get moving here. A full box of components and keycards, plus loads of electrical stuff that I'd managed to gather. And on top of that, we've finally managed to research some actual guns. Thompson and semi-automatic rifle. Okay, furnace is going on. Feels good, man. We're making a little bit of progress here. Okay, I've filled up my inventory with all of the smelted sulfur that I've just got over the past couple hours. We're going to go in here. This is my mixing table room. And, yeah. Let's get all this sulfur smelted up into gunpowder. I want to have at least 10,000 or 15,000 gunpowder before I even think about crafting explosives. But actually, we can't craft explosives yet, so we've still got some scrap grinding to do. We still need to get that tier 3 workbench and all that sort of stuff. We're starting to get somewhere, though. Just living a humble life in the snow on a rock. Next to sewer branch, which happens to be OP. Alright, now, as I just said, we've started to accumulate gunpowder, but one thing we haven't got yet is the tier 3 workbench, and we're going to need it to craft rockets. So, I decided to make a quick trip to the outpost. The plan is to sell all of my keycards. You can actually go to the bandit town and sell your keycards to a man there. He'll give you 15 scrap for a green keycard, 40 scrap for a blue keycard, and 80 scrap for a red keycard. Pretty good deal. Now on Rustoria servers, which is the server I'm playing, they have the bandit town and the outpost combined. So all of the shops and NPCs are all placed in one place. It's just a preference thing. I personally like it when servers do this. So anyway, to the point, I'm going to make a trip over to the outpost to sell all my blue and red keycards. I don't really need these keycards because I'm mostly looting the sewer branch, and that's where we get most of the scrap from anyway. The other keycard monuments, even the blue ones, don't live up to the green sewer branch. It's what makes it so amazing. So I started my journey and headed over to the outpost with a bunch of keycards in my inventory. But whilst on the way, I heard somebody doing a little eco raid.
Like an ancient jungle law, there's a violence that we touch just so old. King Kong.
Well, it seems like this guy has been bashing down this wooden gate for some time. Well, we've got here at just the right time. I'll destroy it. I've got loads of key cards, but I don't care. Oh, there's loot boxes up there. Oh! That's one way to die. This guy's probably going to get back there before me. Okay, I'm not hearing anything at the moment. Okay, my loot's dropped down into that triangle honeycombing. Oh! There is stuff inside these large furnaces. A little bit. There's no TC. I'm going to craft the tool cupboard, place it down, and then a shotgun trap won't attack me. I'm going to put a lock on the tool cupboard as well. Okay, that's done. Now the shotgun trap won't attack me, and I can also retrieve my loot. But let's have a look. Is there any loot in here? Yes, there is. Oh! Now we're talking! Now we're talking! Screw this. I'm going to patch up this base. I'll come back for all the loot once I've gone to the outpost to get all the scrap with my keycards. Okay, let's grab all my loot. All the keycards are right there. This guy keeps coming back. I'm sorry. It's all mine, mate. we're getting out of here and to the outpost. Okay, I'm at the outpost. $520 scrap. Okay, let's get home. I've got over 500 low grade and almost 600 scrap. Boss guy with a torch. Home sweet home. I should be able to research the rocket launcher. Here we go. Boom. Rocket launcher researched. Now all we've got to do is get a tier 3 workbench and research explosives and rocket. And then we're ready to go. You guys can't see anything because it's so dark. But I am going to add electricity soon. But in here I've got some of the stuff, all the gunpowder and sulfur that I've managed to accumulate. Over 4,000 gunpowder. Some more sulfur. I will get more for the raid. Ideally I want to go to this raid with about 8 or 10 rockets. Let's go back to the other base and grab all the loot from there. Okay, I'm back. Right, let's go through this door right here. See what we've got. Look at that cloth, which is just what I need being in the snow. And we've got some extra stuff there. And there's a mixing table that could have some stuff inside. Let's have a look. 340 gunpowder. I'll take it. All right. So I'm just going to get all this loot back to the base. All the important loot anyway. 27 scrap inside the research table for those of you that were wondering. But it's this box in particular that I'm loving. I'm crafting all these tool cupboards. For those of you that don't know, if you're ever transporting a lot of loot and there's wood or stone, you can save inventory space by crafting items. And then just before the item's about to craft, you reset it like that. Yeah, so I have 40,000 wood in my inventory right now, even though you can't see it. If somebody was to kill me, the wood would just splatter out of my body. 50 tool cupboards. 50,000 wood now. Oh my god. I think it's safe to say we're good for wood the rest of this wipe. Oh my god, there's even more. You have got to be joking. Could we get to 60? 60,000 wood? No way. Oh my god, we did it. There's 60,000 wood in my inventory. Right, that's it. We're good. Okay. Oh, we made it. Once again. 60,000 wood. Let's get this stored in a box. I want to see it. Okay. That's just one box. Now, at this moment in time, we've got 1,156 scrap. We've gotten here pretty quickly, and we're very close to blowing up these ocean boys. Now, because we can craft guns and medical syringes, it's time to up the antes a bit. We're going to go and do an oil rig run. Now, on this server, the oil rig is contested a lot. I'm definitely expecting some counters to come along. So let's gear up and head on over there. Now, it was a smooth sailing start to the oil rig. I cleared the scientists and headed to the top. But once I got to the top, it was just my luck. A boat pulled up. Okay, I'm pretty sure there's 2 of them, and it sounds like they've got, like, good gear on. You can hear boots moving around. I am kind of hiding right now. I don't know what to do. 2 of them and 1 of me. Ah, screw this, I'm jumping off. Now, in a moment of sheer panic, I jumped off the oil rig. Possibly one of the worst things I could have done. But it's not over. See, I'd been playing Rust for well over 14 hours at this point, and the server was scheduled to restart in approximately 3 or 4 minutes. So I decided to wait around a little bit. I was pretty certain that these guys that just showed up on the oil rig, well, they're not going to activate the Chinook crate because the server is due to restart, so there'd be no point. So I decided to wait it out, and sure enough, these guys left. Well, for now. Okay, these boys have just dipped, but the server's about to restart, so I need to find a place to hide. All right, I'm going to go up here. This is a good place. I don't think scientists spawn up here, so we should be good. After the server restarted, I logged back in the game and all of the scientists had respawned. Because we're already at the top of the oil rig, we don't have to kill any of the scientists at the bottom. We only have to clear the scientist at the top. So if anyone tries to counter us at oil rig again, they're going to have to deal with all the scientists on the bottom. And sure enough, we're about to meet some familiar faces. Okay, all the heavy scientists are dead. Okay, the crate's got 8 minutes on it. Oh, I hear a boat. Yeah, one body bag's there, and the other body bag's over there. Nice, boys. We killed them both. Let's go. Easy. 4 minutes left on the crate. Booyah. I'm going to grab that loot. Screw it. 2 body bags. This guy had a python. Some extra ammo. Nice. And let's see what his mate had. Oh, mate, this guy was a bit better off. Nice, nice. C4. Rocket launcher. Yes. Just what we need. Okay, let's get out of here. We're dipping. Oh, we made it. Right, let's depot this. I'm going to go and recycle straight away. And then, fingers crossed, I think we might be getting close to being able to actually not only craft the tier 3 workbench, but research the things we need to. 430 scrap. Without further ado, my friends, level 3 workbench is being crafted. Living next to the sewer branch is amazing. The respawn rate on this server for the loot is crazy. It literally respawns every 10 minutes. The question is, how far are we going to be able to research into the tier 3 tech tree? Are we going to be able to get down to the rocket? That's the question. So we'll find out in a second. Tier 3 is down. Okay, open tech tree. We need to get to rocket. Oh, bloody hell, that's far. What? So, here's the thing. I don't get to tier 3 workbench very often. You guys know me. I'm an early game player. I like to stick to my early game. I enjoy that aspect of the game the most. So, yes, it costs 2,250 scrap to get to the rocket. Ah, that's a lot of scrap, man. Okay, it's going to take us a bit longer than I expected to do this. We need another 2,000 scrap. I'm going to do some base upgrading right now. It's well needed. I'm going to electrify the base. I'm going to add auto turrets. I'm going to turn this into something incredibly crazy and cool. We will get to the rocket raid at some point. Just going to be a little bit of a delay. I now have a furnace room right against the rock. This is looking quite cozy, actually. All right, I'm going to add the electricity next. Okay, I'm going to log off like this, boys, with a bandana, a wooden spear, and a hatchet outside the window so people can see me. Hopefully, this puts people off raiding me. That's the idea. All right. Well, I would say that's a successful day 1. We managed to get to tier 3 workbench. I'm happy with that. The question is, though, did we get raided overnight? Well, let's log in and find out. Oh, we survived, boys. We did it. The spear bandana decoy worked. Why am I hearing sounds outside my base? Hello there. What the hell? Is this your raid target? I would raid this if I was you. Right now, I'm doing a very known psychological tactic. I don't know what it's called, but it's where you tell people to do something that you don't want them to do, and then they don't do it. I don't know if this is going to work, but if you tell somebody to raid a base, they probably won't raid it. Now, who is this mysterious guy outside of my freaking base, you might be wondering, with his binoculars? Well, turns out, I actually met this guy yesterday. I didn't include it into the video because I died, but this is what happened. Somebody's doing a raid right next to me. Yes, this man right here, Mr. Jago, has been going around this area in the snow raiding people. So the fact that he's outside my base right now with binoculars is certainly quite concerning. Jago. Does he speak? The legend, the myth. He's dead. I feel like Jago killed me yesterday. This guy's no joke. I don't know why I spoke to him, but I don't know why he had binoculars and why he was outside my base. The hell? Probably just made myself a bait. Okay, I've actually got a really cool idea, guys, for some electrical, like, raid defense thing. I've done this a few times in a couple of my other bases. So since we've got electricity, I'm going to set this up right now. Hello, camera's been activated. Hi, everybody. What I want to show you, I've built a kind of defense mechanism in case somebody tries to raid us. We've had a lot of people scouting around the base, checking it out. So I want to make sure that, you know, I'm well prepared in case the time comes that somebody decides to try and raid me. So come out here. I'll show you the base from the outside. From the outside, the base looks completely scuffed. Look at that. But I've added this defense mechanism, so let me show you this right now. This is pretty cool. I've done this in one of my other bases, but check this out. Let's imagine that somebody comes to the base, scouting around with their rocket launcher, and decides to raid me. Well, all I have to do is press this button on my phone. So I don't know if this is in focus, but there is a button on my phone right here, and if I press this, watch what happens. Look at that. The doors open, and there's an auto turret right there. Once again, press the button, and it closes the doors. So I have my base connected to my phone. At the moment, I only have one auto turret, although I do have another one in my box in the base that I'm going to place down eventually on the other side of the rock. Obviously, the base is a work in progress, as you can see, but that little defense mechanism right there, it's something. It's always better to have an auto turret concealed behind doors rather than have it, like, open out in the middle of, you know, because then people don't know what to expect and stuff, so yeah, this is a nice little surprise for people if they do decide to raid me. Okay, now let me continue with... I'm going to give you a base tour. Let's take you around the base a bit. Follow me through the base. We've got an electric heater. We've got Christmas lights. Got to be done. And that's exactly what I've done. I've added loads of lights everywhere. There's about 4 electric heaters. Now, we've got a little furnace room here against the rock. 4 furnaces in there. Does the job. Now, in this room, I've got my mixing table for mixing all of my sulfur. And I've got my electrical room right there as well. And then through this side, again, we've got my furnace room right there. We go down. Now, let me go down into the base. This takes you into the core of the base right here. Lots of garage doors, lots going on. And as you can see, shotgun trap right there. And finally, the main loot room right there. Not the most organized base in the world, but it's pretty freaking secure. It does the job. And as you can see, we've got all of our sulfur and gunpowder stored away here. I've just realized I had 1,000 gunpowder in my inventory while I was showing you the base tour. I've got the rocket launcher right there. We're getting close to being able to research the rocket. In fact, all we need is another 1,100 scrap. So we're halfway there. Green key card acquired. Okay. Since I'm over here, I'm going to quickly scout out the water base that we're planning on raiding. This guy here. His base is still looking pretty much intact. He's also got a mixing table, a chair, and there's a boat right outside, which is nice. I'm going to go ahead and steal that, if you don't mind. Could use a boat. Thank you very much. Okay, yeah, so the raid is still a go-ahead. The base is still standing. I'm looking forward to it. They've also got a vending machine now. Selling stuff. Okay, green key card in hand. Home sweet home. Very homely base. Okay, how close are we getting then? We've got 903 scrap. We are extremely close. Open tech tree. Explosives being researched. All right, here we go. Recycle. Let's get this all done. This should be just enough scrap. Adios, sewer branch. You have been very good to me this wipe. Without further ado, boom. As much as I love my old satchel raiding, today we've managed to get to rocket. Now we're almost ready to kit up and get this raid started. But before we do that, I've got an airdrop in the base. And there's always a chance you can get extra explosives from an airdrop like satchels. So I'm going to go out in the ocean and drop this airdrop. And hopefully we can get some extra raid stuff to help us out with the raid. Everything was smooth sailing. I dived under the ocean and collected my loot. It wasn't too bad. The explosive ammo was pretty nice. MP5, definitely a decent weapon. Now, there's one thing that I forgot about. See, I thought the ocean was a calm and peaceful place. But of course, it's not a calm and peaceful place on this server, because we've got company out here. As soon as I dived up to the top of the ocean, there was a fella waiting for me in the distance on a boat. I think I killed him. I got this guy down to 9 health. There's a submarine over there that might have torpedoes. Oh, I see the guy's body. I actually killed the guy. There's no way. Okay, that's... I'm not sure what gun just hit us, but it took us from 100 health down to 7. Yeah, I'm dead. Jesus, what weapon was that? God, it annihilated me. Now, the question is not what weapon was that, but who was that? Who are these submarine boys? Who is capable of shooting the most perfect long-range shot? Well, a roof camper is. After further investigation, it turns out it's the ocean base boys next to Lighthouse that own that submarine. They're the ones that have just killed me. These boys are online. It's gonna be an online raid, lads. Yo.
Are you mid-raid or no?
No, I'm trying to, I'm just going back to something. Now, I've decided to bring my friend Blizzard on to help me with this raid. Because it's going to be an online raid, it would be virtually impossible for me to solo raid these guys. Mainly because they live in the middle of the ocean. Online raids in general give the raiders a massive disadvantage. So the fact that we're raiding a base in the middle of the ocean with nothing to hide behind, no walls to place down, that just makes things a lot harder. So, with Blizzard here to help me, it's 2 versus 2. It's going to be a fair online raid. Let's do this. I have all the Explamo. I need to grab the 2C4. This all started because one man named Chicken told me that these guys were roof campers. I'm still not 100% sure how I want to raid this, but I'm thinking maybe doors, but at the same time, it's a tough one.
Okay. I mean, I'll have a look.
Have they started upgrading? Or no. I can't see the base yet.
Hasn't rendered in yet.
Yeah.
Also, I didn't really get a proper look at it before.
Is the door open? The door's open, isn't it?
Yeah, I thought I saw him up top, to be honest. Isn't that him at the tier 1?
It is, isn't it? Yeah, it is. It is.
Wait. Okay, it's true. It's really hard to shoot from a boat. Yeah, he sees us. I doubled him. I got him. The other one's coming up top. Shit, I need to jump in the water.
Yeah, same. I need to dip.
Did you dip already?
Yeah, I did.
Just be careful because of a submarine. Yeah, it's really hard to shoot from boats. I'm gonna try and dip on a side angle so I can maybe kill them.
Okay, that sounds good. I don't know what, because I've got all the rockets. It's tough for me.
Yeah, you shouldn't push at all.
Okay.
I mean, we just can't approach from the water. The water is suicide, like actually.
Now, we're in a bit of trouble right here because these guys know we're around here. They're scouting on their roof. It's a tricky situation. But our plan is to go around to the fishing village and then push from mainland to the base. Now, luckily, the ocean in this area of the map is quite shallow. It will allow us to walk to their base, more or less. So, we need to get to the fishing village, and then we need to push at the right moment to the base and fire the rockets. I'm here at the fishing village, by the way, in the safe zone.
Yeah, I'm trying to. Yeah, I can 100% get these guys. Yeah, I'm gonna try and kill them both and then ladder up onto their roof.
Have you got ladders, or do you want me to give you a ladder?
I got one ladder.
Okay, I got
Just
3.
enough. I got hold off their thing.
They're leaving?
One is.
Where's he going? Oh yeah, he's right there.
He's towards me, but I can't shoot him here, obviously. But
Yeah. His friend spots me. Is he coming into the fishing village?
yeah, he's in the fishing village right now. I don't think he somehow hasn't seen me. How is he not getting killed by the safe zone right now? What? He just killed me right outside the safe zone. I don't understand. He's literally right in front of it. He didn't die.
Now, Blizzard expected the safe zone to save him in this situation because there is an auto turret, but the problem is the fishing village pier is randomly generated in terms of its length. This means that Blizzard wasn't safe at the start of the pier because it's such a long pier. So, this guy was able to kill him. Now, this is an unfortunate start, that's for sure. But this could potentially distract these two guys.
Dude, it was literally, it was just...
I
was
saw
literally
where you
inside
died.
of the safe zone,
Yeah,
basically.
I saw where you died, bro. It was just us.
Dude. Yeah, this is me here.
Yeah, nice.
Why is that so broken?
I don't know.
Give me the gun.
Okay.
Wait, okay.
And
Do you have
meds.
meds or no?
Now, I had a spare hazmat and a spare gun in my inventory, and I was able to pass that to Blizzard. I also gave him some of my medical syringes. Now, I'm going to pause the frame for a second here, because one of the guys that lives in that ocean base is approaching Blizzard and I. He's obviously very sus at this point. He's trying to figure out what the frickin' hell we've got planned. But there's one thing in particular that stands out about this guy, and it's his name. Well, if you would believe it, the guy that lives in this base is Lucho. Remember Lucho? The fella that killed our naked friend at the start of today's video? The freshborn player who managed to loot himself a full gear set, and then in a matter of seconds, it was taken away by this guy. Now, I'm not blaming you, Lucho. You made a play of your own, but that doesn't mean I'm not gonna try and get revenge from my friend, Enhance. We're now officially raiding these guys for 2 reasons. We're raiding them for Enhance, and we're raiding them for cheese. This is for you, boys. Okay, is the other guy on the roof still looking at you?
Yeah, he is.
Because I could potentially move around and then... Now, the plan is simple. We're going to try and let them think that we've given up and gone back to our base. And then we're going to surprise them at the right moment. We're both going to swim around to the harbor area. We're going to meet up. And then we're going to make our approach from the mainland like we planned.
Yeah, come on right now. Will you just open the door? Get to me. Do they have an angle on you or no?
No.
Okay.
I'll give you a saw.
I don't know if that's better at this range. Oh, one's outside. He's going to the metal base. He's in the metal base right now, essentially. Ideally, we need to catch both of them off guard is the thing.
Yeah. Oh, he's on the submarine. He's left on the submarine.
Oh, is he going to cargo, you think?
Maybe.
Is that a single submarine or a dual submarine?
Dual.
They probably are going to cargo, you know?
No, it's 3 crates. Do you really think they'd go?
Yeah, I mean, there's still scientists on it. I mean, this might be our best opportunity. I mean, 100%
I see the
really.
submarine. All right, stay hidden. They are going to cargo. So let's wait a little bit.
Well, we just need to be able to get on top of their base, really.
Yeah, well, as soon as we start firing the rockets, they're going to hear it and they're going to come back. So YOLO. Let's just make a run for it.
Yeah, I know. That's what I'm thinking.
Let's go. Okay.
Okay, I'll be the bait. Okay, good. That was the bait.
Okay, you have to...
You need like grenades or something if you have them or not. Otherwise, you just need a 4-rocket. You need to just 4-rocket the stone if you don't have grenades or anything to get rid of shotgun.
4-rocket the stone. See if you can respawn here, bro.
Yeah. I have one bag.
Okay. I'm gonna need you here. How close are you?
Here. It doesn't mean swearing.
I've got the workbench.
So
I've got the workbench.
Yeah. Just check if those shotgun traps were below. I don't think they are though. Okay, wait. Give me a sec. Wait, where's the shotgun trap? Oh, it's on the other side. Okay, that's bad.
Okay, try and respawn close. Now, Blizzard died for a second time here, so I'm on my own, which is not good. Because Lucho and his mate, they're most definitely going to hear us doing this raid from the cargo. And it's only a matter of time before they decide to respawn in the base and defend this raid. It's going to take too long for us to wait for Blizzard. We're on a time restraint here. So, I'm just going to keep blowing stuff up and see where it takes us. You spawn... Player. You spawn close. Okay, one of them's respawned back in the base.
Yeah.
I'm getting shot.
Yeah, that's the guy from the lighthouse that I saw.
Yeah. I see how this works. It goes down under the water. That's smart. That triangle is where you go underneath to get in the base. You see that triangle at the bottom below you? It goes down underneath there. Killed him.
Yeah, I'm dead again.
What's your bag timer, mate?
70 seconds.
I'm going to push down. I need to see what's going on here.
Be careful because there's probably shotgun traps and shit in there.
Yeah, you can't place them underwater like that deep down.
Well, yeah, but you could place them above on the next layer.
That's true. I'm getting shot, which is quite tricky. Now, what they did here is very smart. One of them respawned in the base, and the other one, he first ran to the lighthouse to snipe me from there, but the angle wasn't that great. So then he moved to the harbour. So one of them sat on the harbour with a clear view of me on top of the base, and he's just shooting away at me. I'm low on meds. I'm on my own. I just killed a guy at the very least. I've got 10 health, bro. One hit and I'm down. Okay, I'm gonna have to get down. And I'm gonna have to give you my stuff and you're gonna have to take over. I killed him.
Well, yeah, but he's gonna respawn, isn't he?
Yeah, he is. I'm
you need
also...
to place that ladder on that side, though, then.
He's coming out. He's coming out.
I can't do anything if you're in the water. You need to kill him again.
Oh, I'm dead. Oh, unlucky. Unlucky.
Shit.
Yeah, I couldn't have
Oh,
done
that was such a scuffed raid.
I know.
Jake.
I couldn't have done anything. Now, unfortunately, the raid did not go to plan. From the moment we set off on this raid, things just went wrong for us. At least we tried. Online raids are never easy, and I commend anyone that makes the effort to do them. Now then, the story's not over yet. Like I mentioned at the start of today's video, there's one key thing that's the difference between success and failure on this game, and that is time. I refuse to sleep, and I refuse to give up until these ocean-based roof campers are off the map.
All right, well, I'm gonna head off.
Yep, all right, catch you later.
See ya.
All right, now Blizzard's logged out. Let's get straight back to farming all that sulfur. Let's cut to the chase. I'm gonna go around the snow, farm loads of sulfur, get it all smelted up, and craft a load of rockets again. I've just gone out and farmed loads of sulfur with my jackhammer. I've smelted quite a lot of it, but I've just filled up these furnaces. All of these furnaces have got sulfur in right now. So, yeah, I've got my mixing table on. I'm literally going to go for this again. I'm farming up all the rockets we need again, and we're going to go back and try and raid these guys. It's pretty insane, but I'm not giving up. And also, right now, I'm going to go ahead and do some base upgrading. I want to do some cool stuff to this base. We're going to add an elevator. We've also managed to find a couple of cool items, such as we managed to find a wind turbine. Have elevator. The base is finished now. I'm done upgrading. I'm done adding things to the base. It is complete. So let me give you a little tour. Right here, I'm in my elevator. We're going to take this down to the bottom floor, and I'll just show you what I've done so far. So as you can see, there's 3 floors. The bottom floor just takes you through here, and then you've obviously got my main part of the base here, which I've already shown you guys this, so I won't go through this again. But this takes you down into the main core of the base. Now, the extension and the things I've added are all up top here. So, as you see, as you just saw, there's the elevator. And if we take this to the 2nd floor, this takes you outside. This leads outside the base. Through these 2 doors, or 3, in fact, there is a auto turret. This is connected to my phone, like the other auto turret. They're both connected to the same button. So, at the switch of a button, just press the button on my phone, and it's going to open all the doors. 2 auto turrets in total, so in case anybody tries to come and raid me, I'll just activate these doors. The final floor at the very top of the base, if you come up here, is the shooting floor. Obviously, this is just going to be used as a raid defense thing more than anything, but I do have a clear view on the sewer branch if I wanted to be a roof camper, which I'm not going to. But, yeah, I can actually see the loot on the parkour bit over there, the parkour spot. So anybody that jumps up that part... Oh, there's a player there right now. Okay, I'm not going to be a roof camper. Should we just kill him? I feel bad. Sorry. What weapon do you have? Only a bow. Okay, I'm helping you up, Spooky. In fact, grab that. I actually came over here to say hi, but then I got scared and I shot you.
Oh, thank you, man.
No problem. Okay, now 3 hours after we failed the raid, I was ready to go for round number 2. I crafted a rocket launcher, I crafted loads of rockets, and I messaged Blizzard on Discord and asked him if he wanted to join me for a second attempt. Of course, he was keen to help, so we're going again. Now, there is a chance that these guys will be offline, purely because they probably have lives. But, as I said at the start of the video, persistence trumps everything else on this game, and unfortunately, I am not the type of person to give up easily. Right, let's do this, bro. We're back again. Okay, TC's destroyed. Okay, well, there is loot underneath, and there is... Yep. Another player, that's his mate, Pikachu. Oh, full metal sets. Full metal gear sets. Bloody hell, they've got a lot of empty tuna cans. I'll tell you that much. Bye, Pikachu. That's it. 45 health. Well, there is a box with components and another box with explosives. And well, I say explosives, but it's 10 explosive ammo and 3 satchels and some bean cans. All right. The loot in this base was okay. Lots of gear sets and some decent components. But the main reason we raided this base was not for the loot. that's just an added bonus. This was for you, Chicken Sandwich, and for you, Enhanced. The sweetest revenge in Rust is a headshot to your enemies. And we were able to accomplish that today, albeit with a lot of dedication and time. I will give props to these guys though. They won the online raid. If anything, that's a big win for them. But online raids are all about risks, and you should definitely take a risk on this game. As Enhanced did at the start of the video to get that full gear set, and as I did today with the online raid, this game is all about risks. And when it pays off, it feels pretty damn good. Now then, after we looted everything and finished up the raid, Blizzard logged out. Thanks for helping me, Blizzard. I've got one more goal left before I pack up my bags, close the chapter on this wipe, and head out the door. And that goal is to research every single item in the game. I'm going to take all the components I've collected, all of the high qual I've collected, and I'm going to recycle it all, sell it all, and get as much scrap as humanly possible. Get an M249. I need 480 scrap that he was recycling. He probably got even more stuff in here. But you didn't expect me to come out of nowhere, mate. We've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 1,000 high qual. We've sold all of our high qual. We have 2,500 scrap. Before we go home, I'm going to research everything in the tier 1 workbench. Tier 1 workbench complete. I've just thought of something. Next wipe, why don't we build a shop? And it'll be the best shop in Rust because we'll be selling absolutely everything. We'll be like one of those second-hand shops in the market that like literally sells absolutely everything. And you're like, how are you selling this? Where'd you get this from? Why not take advantage of the fact that I can craft all these items and make a shop? Okay, I'm back. Let's go. Boom. Tier 2 workbench is complete. So we've got up here, we've got the tier 1 workbench. Every single blueprint, every single blueprint in here has been researched. And the same goes with the tier 2 down here. It's a beautiful site. Have a look at that. Lovely. All right. I think that I am going to probably end it right here, because I am extremely tired. I've stayed awake way too long, but I've actually had a blast. The solar panel placement is scuffed because of the elevator shaft, but look at this. It's all controlled on my phone. I can open and close the doors like I'm some sort of telekinetic guy. I just love the Rust app on the phone. Look at that. Somebody comes along, tries to attack my base. Unfortunately, nobody tried to raid me, which would have been nice, because obviously, yeah, if somebody would have come up here, I could have just gone, hey, welcome, say hello to my auto turrets. All right, everyone, thank you so much for watching today's video. If you've got this far, then I really appreciate that. My real life situation has been a bit tricky over the past month, so this video has been delayed about 2 weeks. It should have been out 2 weeks ago, so I do apologize for that, but I hope that it's been enjoyable to watch. Rust is one of those unpredictable games. You know, you can't really predict what will happen, and you always take big risks when you try and do something like an online raid, so it's a pity that we didn't succeed at the online raid. Actually, big props to Lucho and his friend for defending that, but you know, they were roof campers, so we did have to go back for a second take. Anyway, shout out to Chicken Sandwich, and of course, the one and only Enhanced. Of course, shout out to all you guys. I really love you guys. Thank you so much. I want to do more on my channel. I want to upgrade, and I've got so many ideas of things that I can do, you know. Stay tuned. You will be seeing a lot more of me soon. And yes, until the next one, I hope you all have an amazing week. Whatever day it is, whatever time it is where you are, have a good one, and I'll see you in the next one, boys. Peace out.